but I'm not a Karen. You know the type. Middle class, entitled, always wanting to speak to the manager. Well, that's not me, because I was brought up in poverty, and the only thing I was entitled to was free school meals and Ritalin. Now, come to think of it, I have had to speak to the manager once. Oh, wait a minute, twice. Well, maybe every time I just feel like it, so I'll just swiftly move on. Oh, I could never be a Karen anyway, because I can't stand the hairdressers. You know, like some people are scared of the dentist? That's me, but with the hairdressers. As you can see, I am my own hairdresser. So this one time I gave myself the dodgiest fringe ever. Not like today's. So I had no option but to speak to the manager. Yeah, I know. I'm a raging, middle-aged, menopausal woman. Even I wanted to run and hide. Now, grown up in Manchester, my mum, 100% Scottish through and through. Now we know this because at the sign of a heavy breath, Mum would be out with the hot toddies. Get that done, you'll do the good. And if you had a sniffle, that was it. You knew you were getting pissed. And that was from birth. Well, come to think of it, no wonder Scotland has an issue with alcohol. We've been getting pissed since we were there, since we were born. So, as I say, I was brought up in Manchester, so I've got my mum to thank for this fucked up accent as well. So, my wonderful mum, when we moved up here, I couldn't understand what people were saying. Even my cousin, she was looking through the photo album. I'm like, who's that? And she said, well, I thought she said, don't care. Well, what she was saying was, didn't care. Didn't care. And I'm thinking, there's a lot of Kens in this family. But it was, didn't care. Not I don't care. So my mum became my best pal in my life every single day. One morning, I woke up and my mum didn't. That was it. Gone. Just like that. Not Tommy Cooper style, but dramatic all the same. So every day now, instead of visiting Mum at her house, we went up to the morgue. And morgues are not the nicest of places. Dark and dingy. Well, Uncle Phil, he came up one day and we thought, we'll let him go in first because we've been in there every day. So in he went, through the door and behind the curtain. And he must have been pouring his heart out for about 10 minutes. And he came out and we all walked in. I walked in, touched my mum's head. I thought, what's he done to her hair? And she never had an ears pierced. And where the fuck has the tattoo come from? And all of a sudden I heard my sister shouting, that's not my mum! Well, we seen the funny side, thank goodness. The mortuary staff were mortified. Uncle Phil was mortified. But good job, that Scottish sense of humour kicked in. That's another time actually, I could have spoke to the manager, but I didn't bother. Well anyway, up to my mum passing, she'd been organising a surprise 21st birthday party for me. Well, I couldn't go ahead with it because my family told me all about it, so that screwed up the surprise. Well, that's another time. I did have to speak to the manager to get the deposit back off the place where my mum had organised this surprise 21st. And he didn't give me the money back, and he said that he didn't have a manager above him. I thought, yeah, likely story. And that was it. I had to speak to the manager once again. Thank you very much. And I forgot what I was saying at the end.